Yeah, good evening, Bhargav. Good evening, Akash. I think still people are joining. We will wait for a couple more minutes, okay? Yes, I think we can start the session. Hope everyone got SAP access. Uh, if still anyone just need to get the SAP access, please get it quickly. Why? Because from today onwards, we will be starting the into the core of the classes. Okay. Could you please let me know if still anyone are waiting for the SAP access? Could you please ping in the chat?
Yes, sir. I'm not able to log in to the SAP Access. Actually, it's showing some problem. I don't know.
Did you get the access to SAP? Did you get the user ID and password?
Yes. I've received the user ID and password, but I'm not able to access it. So,
How come it? What is the error you get that?
um, I don't know, but
No, yesterday you have seen, right? Like the login, how you should log in. Like You see the login pad and where you can enter into the system and you can give your inputs, your grades.
Sir, how will I log in? I'm not able to get it. I've got
Okay,
IT
okay, I'll show
address.
you. No worries, no worries, no worries. I'll show you. And just ping me in the chat those who are still don't have access for the SAP system.
Um, Good evening, sir. This is Bhargav.
Yes, Bhagav.
Sir, yesterday abruptly I have left the class, but today I am going to stay. That is a good news for that. And the recording I have seen it. You were stressing about having the SAP access, right?
Yes, yes.
I was trying to coordinate with my consultant who has given me. So
Okay.
he has not turned up yet. Giving me the access of SAP. So I am also not in the SAP access candidate. Okay.
Okay, okay. You try to ask them multiple times and you need to get. And if you are facing some any connection issues, just check with the support team. They might have given you the contact of the support team. You could
So they are
please check.
not picking up the call. So
Okay, okay. You can let them know the coordinator who provided you the credentials, or you can
uh,
write a mail to them asking that you have some issue with access. Okay, today I'll show you how to log into the SAP
so
login
one more
pad.
thing, I'm not in the group, in the SAP group, in WhatsApp.
Oh, sorry, I'm not the right person regarding the WhatsApp and all checking. You can check it with the coordinator. But regarding the login to the SAP system and all, I could help you in that. Okay. One thing you can do that the mail which you received the credentials, you can revert to that mail saying that you have so and so issue. If it is a particular connection issue or something, okay. Regarding like how to use, how to log in, that I will be showing right now in the class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I just need the ping. How many of you don't have the access to SAP? I see only two people. That is Bhargav and Kumkum. I expect like the remaining are having the access. Okay, as I don't see any comments from them.
Sir, I also don't have access. Rajni
Yeah.
here.
Yes, Rajni. You don't have access, or are you not able to log into the system?
No, actually, I did not get any mail for SAP
One thing,
application.
let me show you one thing. I think you all have the systems, right? If you get to install this SAP login pad or application, what right now I'm showing. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Now, if you
Yes,
could
sir.
see this login pad, you just need to install this login SAP login pad in your system. Once you log in this, at least you might have download this SAP login based on whatever the support team told you. Okay.
No, sir, not at all. The
Yes, yes.
exe file also we did not receive.
So first thing you have to do is first you get installed with the SAP login pad, and later you can get connected with all the SAP access. Okay. Okay, for those who have all got the access, I'm just sharing like how you can log in into the SAP. For the people, those who didn't get the SAP access, please try to reach out your particular spots, like coordinators or someone you might have been knowing, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Please get in touch with them and ask them like anything. Why? Because yesterday most of you have seen that regarding the company code creation, plan creation. These are the key organization structure which we need to set up into the system before we practice all these things. Yesterday, many questions were raised like why we are creating the company code, plan, store allocation, and all everything. So that you will get to know in the next couple of classes. Okay. Now, as of now, this is the basic structure. Okay. For those who got SAP access, for them I am showing this thing. Even for those who didn't get SAP access, please just check how to log in the system. First, you need to install this SAP login pad in your system. Okay. Once you get this application installed, just double click it, and you'll see the system in the logon pad. This is the system which you can see, and you might have getting separate mail where you can find the credentials of you. You can just enter your user ID and password. Okay, this is how you need to log in. Okay, anyhow, let it be. Now I'll be discussing, I'll going back to the session. First, we'll discuss the PPTs and theoretically, and later we'll go to the SAP system. Once again, now I want to let you know the organization structure today, since we have a good amount of people, and yesterday what we have discussed and everything. Okay. Share the screen. PPT. Okay. This is today we'll be discussing about the purchase organization, and after that master data. Master data is nothing but where we have material master, vendor master, purchase info record, source list, and the quota arrangement also. Okay, quota arrangement and all. Now, I just want to just go through in a brief of yesterday's session regarding the structure, organization structure. You can see here Harley Group, which is an example which we took it. Okay, Harley Group, which is a company where they are having many businesses. Like they may be having the business like bikes company, and also they are having the spare parts company as well. This both bikes manufacturing and spare parts manufacturing both comes under the Harley Group, but they will be created as a separate company code. One is the bike manufacturing, Harley Bike Company, and another one is Harley Spare Parts Company. Okay, this is different.
Hello,
And
sir.
yes,
Hello.
yes, please.
So yesterday we don't have any class now. Yes, you're telling we have a class.
Oh, okay. I think we have clubbed. Oh, I think we missed it. 1 second. Actually, yesterday we had another batch. Those who joined newly, I think so. Okay, I will take you through with that also. Yesterday, what we have discussed it once again. Okay, 1 second. Okay, no worries. I'll take you first 1 hour in that.
So we had only class on Saturday, Sunday, no? Or every day? Because
No. It's Saturday, Sunday. The thing is, yesterday is also in some fresher session. Actually, few people has joined yesterday. For them, it is the first session. And on last Sunday, I think we had the session, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, understood. Yeah, Akash, this is okay, no? Actually, there is some issue with network. That's the reason. Okay, we'll see who has joined. Okay. Okay, let me share the screen, and yesterday we go through once again what we discussed. Yeah, remaining people are able to hear me properly. Is my audio is okay? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it is fine. I think Akash has some network issue. Okay, let me share the screen what we discussed yesterday, and we'll go through that. Yesterday we had we discussed about the organization structure, and also we created the company code in the SAP system and overview of SAP. I mean, showing this logon and also options in the SAP, and we created the plant and all everything. Let me take you again, and I'll take the screen. Let me share the screen. Okay. Yesterday we were discussing okay. Are you able to see my screen? I'm trying to share the screen.
No, sir. No.
No, I will reshare again. I think there is issue with screen share. Let me reshare it. Someone pass it. Resume screen sharing. I see it here. It has like pass. I don't know why this is recording. I don't know why this is pass. I am the host, right? But why did it show? Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to share, but there is a hard stop for this. I don't know. Your screen sharing is possible. Yes, yes, that is what I'm trying. I don't know all of suddenly why it is stopped. Just now I have shown you right something SAP login, and all of suddenly why it is stopped. I don't know. Okay, without screen sharing, it is very difficult for me to share it. 1 second, let me check this thing. Yeah, Bhargav. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Bhargav, I'll leave the session and I'll rejoin again. Before leaving, as I am the host, no. So while leaving, I need to assign as a host to any one of the person. Okay. Once I relog in,
Okay.
please present me as a host. Okay. You know, right? How to assign as a host?
I think I know it.
I'll guide you. No worries. Okay.
Okay, sir. Right.
Yeah. Join back. Let me share this. Okay, still the same. Resume show.
So how can I make you the host now?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, I can make the host same. Okay, what you can do is, you can end the you can click on the leave button. There you can see like leave the meeting, not
Okay.
end the meeting. Don't click on end meeting. Leave the meeting. Okay, click on
Leave the meeting.
Don't click on end the meeting. Just click on the leave meeting. Okay. I think Venkat. Trying to still share the screen. Yeah, now are you able to see the screen?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, okay. I've done something. Okay, let it be. And
Yes, sir.
did Bhargav rejoin? And let me check if he has rejoined.
Joined, sir, just now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bhagat. Okay. Yesterday we have discussed regarding the purchase organization and all. Oh, sorry, the enterprise organization and all. We have created one hourly group as a for class purpose. From now onwards, we'll be following this example scenario, business scenario, this business group as in our practice. Why? Because going forward, we will be discussing on particular scenarios like purchase order, special procurements, and like goods receipt, everything. Okay. For that, we need to create the code plant, and there should be some one organization structure to discuss all these things. So for class purpose, I have configured this like Harley group as a, I took example as a Harley group, and yesterday we have created company code plant and all this. Before going to tell you this, since yesterday only few people has joined, and the first session people are missing for that, so I'll let you know again these things. Okay. Okay, first one is, this is the organization structure where first is the client. Client is at the top level of the organization structure, which determines, I mean, which has access to all the master data, transaction data, and other data, which is set up or designed in the SAP system. It has all access at client level. Okay. And next to the client level, we have company code level data, company codes. All the company codes will be assigned to the client. Company code is nothing but where a set of accounting, where it is dealing with the set of accounting, profit and loss, and balance sheets will be dealing. Okay. Till here, company and company code, till here, the dealing will be done by the, it is FI, it comes under the FICO, financial models. Okay. Till here. Till company code level, it will go to the FICO. Okay, where it after the FICO, it will start for the SAP MM. Here it will start our SAP MM organization structure, which is the plant. Okay, for each and every code, there will be plants. Okay, plant will be assigned and created, and for each plant, there will be created one or more storage locations. Plant is the place where goods are produced or manufactured, or where goods are services will be done. That is the plant. And storage location. Storage location is the place where we store the all our material goods and everything. Whatever the produced goods and all will be raw materials and all will be stored in the storage location. As per the hierarchy, the first is the client is top level in the hierarchy. Okay. Second one is the company code level in the hierarchy, and the third is the plant, and fourth is the storage location. This is the hierarchy actually. If you see in the hierarchy, till company and company code is relevant to the SAP FICO. As of now, in the session, we do not have SAP FICO consultant. We have to do our own. I mean, as an individual practice, this we have to create the company code and all for ourselves. In the real time, this job will be done by the SAP FICO consultants. Okay, till company code creation. Next level is once the company code is get created, later the FICO role will be completed and the MM role will be there. They will be creating the plants also. For the plants, they will be creating the storage locations, and these storage locations will be assigned to the plant, and plants will be assigned to the particular storage company codes. Okay. As of now, I think there will be few queries. I am requesting if you have any queries, please raise hand now itself, and we can ask them if you have any queries.
So is purchase, how do you differentiate purchase org and purchase group?
Sorry, we didn't go to the purchase org. I'm just sharing this PPT. As of now, the other PPT I am not able to share. No, I just took this as an example.
Okay, got it.
I think there will be some queries. Please raise your hand and you can check the queries.
Sir, this is Bhargav once again.
Yes, Bhargav. Yes.
Sir, you have told me that you have told us that the purchase, well, like the enterprise is the structure what you are showing on the PPT. So at the while assigning to the plant, after creating the codes, the second or third slide, whatever it will be. The storage.
Okay, one second, Bhargav. 1 second. Are you able to see this enterprise structure screen as of now?
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes, I am able to.
Okay. This is the actual main structure, SAP organization structure. Okay.
Yes.
Bhargav, sorry to stop you. I'll just let
Not an
you
issue.
know this point. And okay.
Yeah.
In general, this is the actual slide. Actually, I have some screen sharing issues, so that's the reason I showed you the other screen, which is the example scenario screen. And this is the skeleton part of the SAP organization structure, where company is the top level, and down to the line there will be company code, and for each company code there can be one or multiple plants can be assigned. Okay, and for each plant there can be assigned one or more store allocations. Why? There will be a number of doubts like why we have company code, why we have plant, why we have store allocation. Okay, for that I have an answer. Like in next couple of sessions you can get to know why we are creating this company code plant store allocations. This is the starting of your session. You might be arising like why we are creating this structure, this and all. So in the next level of process we will be using each and everything what we are creating right now. So at that time you'll get to know, you will realize why we have created. Okay, now yes Bhargav, you can continue.
Sir, at the starting, I was asking that after the storage allocation, if the material is to be drawn, the particular code will be assigned to the storage, the work location, or to the concerned person who has taken from that, well, like, from the store.
No. It is for particular storage location and plant it will be assigned,
No,
not for the individual persons.
for example, I have a plant.
Okay.
I require a pen from the store. I have
Okay.
taken the material issue voucher from the SAP, and from the store I have taken the pen.
Okay.
I've submitted the issue voucher and taken the pen. They have
Okay.
already the code has been generated for that particular voucher. They have
Okay.
entered the voucher. They have entered the voucher number,
Okay.
and after that, do they allocate the storage? The store allocation number or the person number, a person name to that particular voucher number for closing that particular issue?
No, there will be user goods recipient. No, there will be goods recipient that will be allocated to
Okay.
the goods recipient, and he will be doing that.
Okay. Right.
The question you raised is the answer is same, that it will be a goods recipient. It will be, but you'll get more clear picture when we do this. When we create the purchase order and when we do the goods receipt or goods issue, at that time you'll get still more clarity on that.
Okay, sir. Okay.
As I know, still we are in the beginning phase, like creation of our. We are still setting one by one step. We are preparing for the foundation of SAP MM, like organization structure and all. Once you get some couple of classes, everyone will get.
Sure.
Regarding the organization structure, any of you have any queries? Everyone in the class, you can just raise your hand now itself, and you can ask that. I think nobody have these queries. Okay, I'll just share the SAP system. Okay, now I'll be going through the classes. Just let me know if you are not able to see my screen. Okay, I hope everyone is able to see the screen.
Sir, can you repeat how to download SAP logo?
Sorry, who is this?
Sir, it is Disha.
Okay.
Sir, can you repeat how to download SAP logo?
No. This software is this is not downloaded. I mean, I am not authorized person to download this thing and all. You might be given like a support team number or some contract, IT support team, right?
Sir, I have access code, but I don't know how to use your login.
Yeah, that is what I am showing right now. That is what. Yeah, you might be having this screen. You can see this blue and yellow colors. Whatever the icon, you can see SAP logon. This is the application which will be installed in your desktop or PC somewhere. Okay, just double click this.
PPT, sir.
Sorry.
You are able to see your PPT, not the remote desk.
Oh, is it? Is everyone or only for one person?
From my side also.
From my side also.
My side also.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me.
Almost everyone.
Oh,
Almost
okay.
everyone, Bharat sir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me share the screen again.
Bharat sir, you have made me only host, and you are not the host.
Oh, okay. There. See, 1 second. Let me share the screen.
If by
No.
mistake I close the session from my
Okay,
desktop,
okay.
Yes,
the
sir.
total
Now say
session will
this.
be get closed.
Yeah. Sorry. See, Bhargav, you have joined with two logins, right? With two
Yes.
usernames. Where
Yes.
you can see it as host, where you can see
Yes.
it as host. So
Hmm.
from that you end. I mean, you leave the session. While leaving session, it will ask you like, don't click on the end meeting all. You should not click on the end meeting all. Just click on the leave meeting. At the time of leave meeting, it will ask you that to whom you need to make the host. You can put my name as a host.
1 second, sir.
Uh,
So I
from
need to
from the
switch
host
on.
login only you have to do. You have two user IDs, right?
One is my desktop, sir. From where my mic is working on, that is on my
No,
mobile.
not from that. Not from that. The other one.
Okay. The other one is on my system.
Okay. From system, you try to click on the leave. There you can see two options. Okay. One is leave meeting. One is the end all meeting. Don't click on end all meeting. Just click on leave meeting.
1 second, sir.
Just click on leave meeting only. Okay.
Leave. It's not. Leave. It's not visible. Only end is visible there.
Okay. First you click on end. It will show up there.
Yeah. End meeting for all or leave meeting.
Leave meeting. Leave meeting.
Only leave meeting before assign and leave.
Yeah,
I am
you can
assigning
assign Bharat to me only.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Is
okay,
it
thank you.
assigned?
Yes, it has
Is it
assigned. You
assigned?
can, yes, it is assigned. You can log in again. You can join the session if you require. Okay, again with another
Yeah.
one. Okay, thank you, Bhargav. And let me share the screen.
I'm on my way.
Okay, bye. Okay, I hope now you could see my screen, right? Okay,
Yes.
everyone, you will be
Yes, sir.
having this logon pad in your desktops. Okay, just double click on this, and
Sir,
you have the system, SAP system.
Sir, I don't have this SAP logo.
Okay, that you have to check with your SAP support team. I'm just saying for those who have this logon pad, or else you can check with the person, those who are having a logon pad, how did they get this thing. So get in touch with them in the session. Anyone, those who are having SAP access and working fine, could you please other people also how to get the access and login pad, please. It will help others also. Okay.
So the actual thing they didn't install in our system. They also given only this remote desktop connection only.
Okay. Today I will raise this point. Okay, and to the those who are organizing this thing, I will raise this point to them. Okay. Okay, just ping me for how many people you don't have access. I need some number, right? Those who are not having access, you can just ping me in the chat. At least by end of the session also. Okay, I will have a note on that. Okay. Okay, they will give the session link, class link, I think.
But sir, I'm submitting my name as I don't have a link. Okay.
Link or SAP access.
Yes, I don't have any SAP access.
Okay, right. You can put this in the chat. I'll go through this chat and I'll inform to them to provide you access all.
Yeah. Good evening, Bharat. This is Yugandhar. I have the access.
Okay.
But while making and login as for HANA, but I could not make it login. There is showing a pop-up like there is a connection refused. It is the error showing. This is a pop-up.
Okay. Do one thing. Take the screenshot of that connection error, what the pop-up you got, and reply to the same mail which you got your SAP credentials, right? You might have received a mail from support team. SAP credentials. You can reply them with that screenshot. They will call you, or and you can. There might be some support team number also, right? You can.
Yes,
call
there
them.
is a number with Kiran. Which name is Kiran?
Yes.
I contacted him, but
yes.
He could not resolve the issue. So that from next section we can expect this.
There is a person called some Reddy or someone. There is a person.
Yes.
Did you talk to that person?
No, I have contacted only Kiran. I got his number through mail.
Okay.
Resolve the issue.
No, not mail. Mail is not enough. You can directly call him. Mail will not work. Okay, you just try to them, and I'll also raise this point like few people not having SAP access, and for people there is having some connection issue as well. I'll let them know. Okay. Okay. Just see, look at this, like how I am getting login. Okay. This is the client top. It is like 100, 200. There are in your real time there will be multiple clients like 100, 200, 300. If you remember, I have discussed it regarding the landscapes where it is development, quality, production. If you remember in the first session, I have discussed about the landscape of the SAP systems. Okay.
Yes.
Development, quality, and production for each.
Quality and production.
Yes. For each system, you can have different clients. For development, we can have 1 or 2 clients also within the development, like 100 and 200. Maybe in quality 300 and 400. Maybe in production 100 and 200 again. For each and every system, there will be different clients, and these clients will be created and maintained by the SAP basis. You know who is SAP basis? He is a technical consultant. I have told you already in beginning of the session, there will be technical modules and functional modules. Functional modules are SAP MM, SAP PP, SAP SD, SAP PM, QM, likewise. And technical modules are SAP basis, SAP ABAP, and likewise. Okay. SAP basis is they will be creating this client and all. In the real time, they will provide you the client. Okay, client, 3-digit client and code and all. Now, coming to the login part, you will be provided the credentials.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. I have one question. Today, hello, sir.
Yes, proceed.
Today I have got server and I access SAP. Then I have created a company. And after that, 2 company I have created. And after that, while I'm creating
company code, you are saying
company code. Sorry, company
Yes.
code.
Okay.
And while I am creating plant, there is a busy box arises from last 1 to 2 hours. I have put on mail on technical team, but not responses yet.
Okay. At what time the issue you see?
5 o'clock, 5 to 6.
Today. Okay.
I think I
Okay. I
use
think now
100.
can you try it now? No. I think the system now it is working fine, right? This is the same system they might be provided you also.
No,
Now let me try. I am showing this company code creation again for the people. Yesterday there are many people they didn't have the link and they didn't join. Okay. Today I'll be showing again the company code.
Sir, what client use for practice? 100
No,
or
no.
400?
It is only one client for our practice. There is only one client. You can see in real time there will be multiple clients, and in SAP there is only one client, that is 100.
100 and 400 also showing in
100 and 400 also.
best practice is full activated.
Okay.
I think I use 100.
Okay, you can. As yesterday I have created this. Let me try to log in. I didn't log in with 400. Let me try to log in if I have access or not. I'll check and let you know. See, I don't have. I think they gave me only 100. It means that I can use the 100 system only. Okay, you can try the 100 system. They mentioned fully activated trial client. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Oh, one more thing, I will confirm tomorrow. I'll check with these people and I will raise the concern also why you are not giving access to them also. Okay. Yeah, this is the SAP, how to log in to the SAP tool, and you can see it here. This is the command bar where we use the transactional codes. Based on the transactional codes only, you will be going to the particular process or particular window, and there you can do your own activities and you can close the window. This is how it works for each and every process or any activity you have to do. Just you have to click on the command bar and mention the transaction code. For example, if you want to create any purchase order, most of you don't know. In going classes, you'll be know. I'm just taking example. If you want to do that process or activity, you can. There is one particular T code ME21N. Just maintain the transaction ME21N and hit enter or click on the green button. It will take you to the window where you need to do that creation of purchase order. Likewise, for each and everything, we have transactional codes, T codes. We call it as T codes. By clicking the T codes, by entering the T codes, you can do that activity. And one more thing is, from the existing window, without closing this window, if you want to go to the other process or open the new window, like you can just add prefix as /0 and ME23N or some other things. You can go to the other window, okay, without closing the previous window. Okay. Here, if you want to close the existing window, okay, just put a /n SPRO. Okay, just put, it will close the current window and will take you to the another process. /n prefix. Remember that /n will close the existing window and take you to the next window, and /o will not close the existing window and take you to the next window. It will be open in the background. That is the things. And now I'll show you one more thing. These are the green lights. Okay, this is the back. This is the cancel, and this orange light are exit. This the usage of this you will get to know when you are in the any of the process like creation of purchase order or sales order, wherever. At that time you can find the usages. Now whatever I click, I can go to the back. As soon as you log in into the SAP system, you can see this screen, this window where it is SAP Easy Access. You can see this screen. Okay, and this is a command bar where there is transaction code SPRO. If you enter this, or you can click here or here, enter from the keyboard, or you can click on this green tick. Okay, it will take you to the next screen. Okay, you can double click on, you can just click on this SAP reference IMG. Just click it. It will take you to the next window, next process screen, where you can maintain all the configuration activities. So far, I discussed only the theoretical part, and whatever all the theoretical I discussed, let's say the company code or a plan store allocation to configure or create all those things, that will be done in the SPRO transaction code. If you come here, this is the implementation guide. Okay, and for one thing is one basic thing I have to tell you that now you take you use yourself as example. You are manufacturing, you have a business called manufacturing mobiles, and you need to implement the SAP software. SAP is a ERP software, enterprise resources planning ERP tool. This SAP software you have to implement in your mobile business. While implementing, you will purchase the SAP software with the from the SAP company. Once you purchase this SAP software, they will provide you license for the SAP software, and it will get implemented here. Whenever they when they give you your SAP license, you will get all the standard SAP related settings and configurations. As in globally, you can see like there are multiple and different businesses and business scenarios. Like in manufacturing industries, we have different business scenarios. Automobile, we have different business scenarios. Like chemical and also pharmaceutical, they have their own business process. So SAP cannot provide for each and every business. For chemical industry, this is the process. They cannot provide for each and everything accordingly. So totally in the standard format, they will provide you one SAP software. In the standard SAP, we have to customize it, the things like company code and everything. We have to customize it based, depends on our business scenarios. That's the reason we come here in the SPRO, which is a implementation guide. We will configure or customize as per our business requirement. If you go to now, we will start creating the company code. The path is like, first you have to come to the SPRO. Okay, come to the SPRO and click on the SAP reference implementation guide, and you can see the enterprise structure. You can click on this black button, drop down. Okay, and again here definition, just click. Okay, financial control, sorry, financial accounting. Here edit, copy, delete, check company code. Edit company code. Yesterday what we happened, we created two company codes. Okay, one is Harley Bike Company and the other one is HLSC. We are following this structure for our class purpose. From now or going forward also, we will be using only these two company codes for our class session for practice purpose. Harley Bike Company and Harley spare parts company. Okay. As you didn't see how to create the company code, I will take one example only for today class only, but regularly we will follow these things. Harley Bike, which I showed you, right? The Harley Bike Company and Harley spare company parts. We'll regularly we'll use this, but only for today's class I'll be creating new company code only to show the new those who missed yesterday's. First, while creating the new company code, you'll come to the path in the implementation guide, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Double click on the and come to the copy, delete, check company code. As I said, whenever you purchase a SAP software, you will be given the standard templates or standard company codes and all there. From the standard company codes, standard you can copy the new company code. Let's say these are all the
Excuse me, sir.
standard company codes. You can see.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
This is Gurudat here.
Yes.
Actually, yesterday I didn't have any class regarding this one.
No. Okay. Okay. That is what I am saying today. All what we discussed yesterday.
Oh.
Okay. And now I am showing you creation of company code. You have seen the path, right? Enterprises and assignment. And
Okay.
all.
Can you show
That
it
is-
again, sir, please?
Okay. Sure. Hope everyone is following, right? Okay. As soon as you log in, you can see the SAP Easy Access. You can just run the transaction SPRO and click on enter. It will take you to the next window. Here, just click on the SAP reference implementation guide. Here you can see the implementation guide. IMG is nothing but implementation guide. Here, go to the enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, and edit, copy, delete, check company code. And copy, delete, check company code. Now we are creating the new company code. Already we have in the SAP system. This is log code. Why? Let me log out. Sometimes if some backend screen is not closing properly, then you can show the display error. Okay. Who is using this section? If someone is using at a time the same, you'll get that display.
Yes, sir. That issues I have faced since 2 years.
Yes, someone is using this as of now. Okay, meanwhile, I'll try to create the plant at least. Okay, and she may change the window. See why the error we receive is someone using the same, someone is trying to create the company code. So the window is open for them. Now for me, it is just showing the display mode only, not the change mode or creation. Try again. Okay, there once we create the company code, it can be shown here. As soon as you create there, you can see the same company code. Just double click on it. You can change the company name and also the additional data which you need. If you want to change or maintain the data, just click on this address icon. And you can maintain the address, postal codes, and everything, the language, country keys, time zone, region, and postal address, everything. And you can click on the save. Let me try again. This is open. Yes, now it is open. Okay. As I told you, right, when you purchase the SAP, the company code, all the standard company codes will be available. From the standard company code, you have to copy them and you have to create the new company code. From company code will be the standard company code, which are already existing in the SAP. These are many company codes. Like globally, we'll be having like not only for India, there will be some Germany, Japan, China, Malaysia, Singapore, USA. For each and every country or each and every regions, they will be creating the standard template company codes. You can choose any one of those company codes and you can create. Think 2000 will suffice. I'll be taking the example cases like Europe or Germany. I will not take the India. Why? Because in the real time, I will be working with the global clients, so it will help you. That's the reason I'm not taking Indian clients as an example. Foreign. Yesterday, which company politic? Let me check here. 001. Okay, I'll copy with the existing one. Yesterday we created HLBC, so that I'll copy from that only. Okay. And today just for today's class purpose only, I'll be creating one. First thing is, as soon as you enter in this window, you can see the double page here, the icon copy here. When as soon as you click that, you can choose any one of the standard company code in the from field, and in the to field you can create the new company code. Company code can be the company code will be given with the four characteristics, which is a alphanumeric. Alphanumeric is nothing but like it will be H001 or 0001, or it will be total numbers, or it will be total alphabets, or it's a alpha numeric characters, four characters. You can maintain 4 digits. Okay, and just click on enter. I think please go on mute. Please go on mute if someone. Admane, could you please go on mute? Okay, just click on this green button. Okay, which is continue, or you can just double click this. And system is asking if you want to copy all the GL accounts from the HLBC company code to the HHH company codes. Yes, we want to copy it. And if you want to copy the controlling area and all everything, just click on yes. This part of copying and creating company code is FI consultant. As of now in the class, since for our practice purpose, we need to create ourselves. In real time, this all will be created by the FICO consultant. Regarding the transporting number ranges, this will not be transported, this number ranges. So only for this step, you can just ignore and you can click on the no. Now you can see the tables where system is copying the tables, all the tables from company code to the to company code. To company code is nothing but your new company code, which is creating right now. And now the system is trying to save. If you remember, I said like whenever you create anything or develop anything or customize anything, configuration anything, you need to save. Okay, and if you remember at the time of landscape, we discussed like moving the changes from development to quality and quality to the production system, that will be moved based on the TR is nothing but the transport request. You can see here S4HK907074, which is system generated number, system generated request. This is called as a transport request. Generally system will be generating this. So if you want to create your own transport, just click on this page icon, which is a create request, and you can maintain just the short description, and system internally will generate the TR number. Just click on maintain the short description and click on the save button, and it will be creating internally, it will be generating one request number, and you can save it by clicking on the tick mark or continue. Just hit enter. Okay, now you can see all the tables and whatever all it will be copying. In the back end, it will take some time.
Does it take a lot of time, sir?
Yeah, depends on your your system speed and all everything.
Okay.
Now it says that company code, it has been copied from HLBC company code, which is an existing company code in the system, to the new company code which we created just now. It has been copied. You can see the completed activities where I copied from HLBC to the new company code, all H's, 4 H's. Okay. This is how we create the company code. And one more thing, once you copy the data from standard company code to the new company code, come down to the edit company code. Why? Because all the data will be copied from the previous company code to your HHH. So here from the positions, you can click on the position and you can search and come to the Triple H company code. Just double click on it. You can go to the details. You can edit as per your descriptions and company code format, address and everything, the city, country, whatever, as per and the currency key also, if it is Euro, INR or Singapore, Malaysian Ringgit or whatever, you can just double click on this and you can see a drop down where you can find the currencies of all countries, currency keys. You can choose according to your business. Regarding all this data, you need not to worry. Business will provide. Business in the sense the clients you are working for, which project are there. The clients will be providing this data, so you can just maintain. And coming to the company code part, this will be created by the SAP FICO consultants. Okay, as just for the class practice purpose, you have to create yourself only in the training sessions. In real time, it will be already created by FICO consultants. And down the lane from plant, it is our part to organize the structure. This once you maintain all this and go to the address, and you can maintain all the details, address and names, whatever, all the languages, postal box and everything. Just click on this and save it. Remember one thing, as soon as you do any changes or modifications, anything, create or anything, you need to mandatorily click on the save. Okay. Without saving, the data will not be saved, and even though you make any changes, that will not reflect or applicable. The changes have been done. Go back. At the saving, at the time of saving, you can save with the same TR, or you can create the new TR I have shown now. Okay. Now we have to create the plant. Remember the path, or you can find this in the recordings also after this session. Now we'll create the plant. Same pattern. We will create the plant by copying the existing standard plant. Go to the copy, delete, check plant. Yesterday I have created one plant, so from that only I'm copying. You can give the same code to the plant, but in general, see, at the time of practicing, you can give any code, 4-digit code, even for plant, company code or anything. But in the real time, there will be a logic. Let's say if there is having some Berlin plant, Harley bike Berlin plant. Likewise, there will be logic in the real time, and according to the logic, they will be creating this plant codes. Okay. Now just click on the continue. No, for the number ranges only you can click on no, but for remaining you can click on yes. It will be copying all the tables from the standard plant or from the copying plant. You can create new TR, or else you can save into the same TR. Click on continue. Click on continue. Continue. Okay, now you can see the pop-up saying that plant HPP copied to 4H plant. Now we have created new plant, and go back and define plant where you can see that plant privilege. Now the address and everything will be copied from the standard plan. So you can just double click and you can change all these things accordingly as per your request. Click on the address and you can maintain all these things and continue. Click on the save, so that accordingly it will save the new details. This is how to create the plan. Now we'll assign the plant to the company code. You can see that in the structure, first it is company code and down it is plant. Okay, there now we have created company code and plant. Now I'll assign the plant to the company code. How is assignment? Come to the SPRO in the enterprise structure and assignments, logistic general, assign plant to the company code. Now new entries, company code is HHH4H, okay, and plant is HHH. Okay. You are assigning means this plant is assigned to the company code. I mean there is a link, there is assignment happening for this company code and for this plant. One oh, this is already created. I mean why we have created from the HL company code, right? So system automatically it might have copied those plants, those company code plants also. So now what we have to do means we have to delete them. Just select that previous. Why? Because for we have copied this company code, this plant from the previous plant HBVC. So that's the reason automatically it got copied that data also. You can just select that and delete it and save it. Now you can go to the new entries, and as per your new business entities, you can assign them. And save it. As soon as you do any changes, please try to save it. And this is how we make the assignments. Now we'll create the storage locations. Now go back to the enterprise structure definitions. Here materials management.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, you are showing creating the company code from existing code. Okay, but I need to know creating newly means there is no existing for new code we need to create. How to do that one?
Yeah, that will be done here only. The definitions, financial activities, edit, copy, delete, check company code. You can see here edit company code data, right? Just double click here. You can see here new entries. You can see here new entries, right? Okay, just you can maintain that whatever company code. Okay. Just and maintain this manually. Euro currency, INR, go to the address, maintain the address, and maintain all this address and language skills and all. Just tap on this and save. This is how you create. Okay, this is the way to create. Why we are not creating in this way? Because in company code there are many things to do, like controlling areas. There are some backend we have to lot of things, and so we may forget making one or two configurations. So that's the reason in generally even in the real time also we will copy from the standard template company code and we'll create the new company code. You got right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, coming back to the storage location creation, here is the path, like enterprise structure definition. We need to define it from the materials management, maintain the storage locations, and you have to remember, see, each and every time whatever you create the company code or your structure, please try to remember the company codes, so that as soon as quickly you can maintain. Here right now I created HHH plan. Just click on that enter from the keyboard or there. What since you copied this plan from HBP, so those storage locations are copied it. If you want to remove these things, if you want to delete these things, click on select all, where the icon I'm showing. Just click on that, it will select all, and click on the delete icon where I'm showing in the menu bar, and double click on that. It will ask you all entries. Yes, we need to delete. Okay, enter. It will get deleted, and you have to save, then only it will get deleted, or else it won't delete. It will show it again even though if you are not, you deleted also. If you are not, you forget to save, then it will show it again. You have to save. If you are doing any activity, first you need to save. Now I'll create new storage location as per my 2.01, which is a raw material storage location. 2.0, a semi-finished storage location. Whatever the names as per the business, it is maybe a trading godown or some warehouse. Whatever the names as per the business scenario, all the names will be provided from the business. In the project when you are working, you need not to worry about this data. This data will be provided by them. Once you provide it, just save it. Now we need to maintain the addresses for each storage location. If I take one example, let's say there is one DMart in Mumbai. Okay. One DMart, it is having storage location, only one storage location, sorry, multiple storage location for the same DMart. One is in Dharavi, one is in the Powai, one is in the Navi Mumbai. It is the raw material storage location only, but it is having different addresses. So you need to maintain the address. Just select the storage location of the raw material, click on the addresses, and you can create, click on the new entries and put it as any 2-digit name and hit enter. Okay, you can hit enter or else. Okay, first the country code minimum data you can maintain this. Okay, this is one address and another address is just you can maintain this and click on the top. You can hit enter or else you can in the top you can see it as address icon. Click on that and you can maintain. For one storage location, there is other cases where you can maintain the multiple addresses. This is the way to maintain the address. Hope you are clear so far what we discussed. Please let me know if you have any queries on this so far what we discussed.
Oh, so this is even there.
Yes, again.
Yeah. In the storage location, we have given 4 digits, right? 0001 and 00. Is it mandatory to get 4 digits or else is there any?
Three also will suffice. Maximum is 4. I'm just saying that it is yeah, even for plant company code also.
Yes.
SAP has provided us 4 characters as a standard. Maximum is 4.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, yes. Please.
Hello.
Yes,
sir,
yes,
I have one
please.
question, sir.
Yes.
So now we have done existing company code, plan code to new company code. Am I
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes.
So why can't we create new company code, sir?
Yeah, that is what I said. As I said earlier, if you try to create the new company code, there are many process or configurations you have to do. You might be missing them, and also.
So in real time,
real time
we'll
also we will copy from the standard. In standard one we have 1000, 2000. Where as I said earlier, when you purchase the software system, SAP system, SAP will provide you the standard templates for each and every region or country. Based on that, you can go and check it from the financial accounting. Here you can see it. Okay. Here, okay, here you can see all the company codes which are standard. Like it will be here. Someone, since this is a practice system, many people like you, they will be changing or doing anything. This is not the actual data SAP provided, but in the real time, they will not make all these things. They will not change anything provided by the standard SAP. They will create new thing and they will customize. So you'll be seeing all standard company codes in the real time. You will copy it from the standard. You can copy it from the standard company code provided by SAP. Okay, and you can create your new company code.
Yeah, right.
And see one more thing. Please do not touch any of the standard settings provided by the SAP in the real time. Now in the practice system, I see many of them were making changes. See, this is a system like number of students will be making changes or creating. Someone deleted the standard company codes also. But in real time, I think please you should not delete any of the standard SAP. Why? Because based on the standard company codes only, you will be creating the new company codes, copying them. Not only the company codes, plans, and some other data as well. Don't delete, do anything for the, never delete the standard data which provided by the SAP. You can just copy them and maintain the new one or create the new one.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. Can one single company have multiple company code?
Yeah. One company can have multiple company codes, and one company code can have multiple plants. And one plant can have only one company code. Let's say now there is a HHH plant, and it can be assigned to the only one company code. It cannot be assigned multiple company codes. One plant cannot be assigned to. You can note it this point. This is an important one. One plant can be assigned to only one company code, and vice versa. One company code can have multiple plants. For one company code, we can assign many plants, not only one plant. Like plant A, plant B, plant C. Many plants can be assigned to the one company code. But for one plant, only one company code can be assigned. You got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
This is where you'll get some confusion. You can this is an important note. Uh, you can remember this point. Hope everything is fine so far. What we discussed regarding the organization structure till plant creation and store location creation, and in the
Sir, I have one question, sir. Sir, what's the difference between this customization and configuration, sir?
Customization configuration is nothing but what we do. These things both are same. Most probably the customization is nothing but we whatever right now I create a new company code that comes under the part of the customization. You can see here SAP. Yes, SAP customizing implementation guide. Here down the lane you can do whatever all the changes, no, that as per your business area that comes under the customization. We call it as configuration in the SAP terminals, and customization both are maximum same.
Okay.
Next, we'll discuss about the purchase organization. In the same enterprise structure, we have one more part is purchase organization, which is quite important. And I see the time is 8:40. We'll have some dinner break, and after that we'll discuss purchase organization, and after that we'll move to the master data, and we can have some queries if you have any, and we will answer them. Okay, we'll come back again at 9 o'clock. Now please take some dinner break, and please gather again at 9 o'clock at sharp at 9.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, yesterday class, can we get it, sir, again, recorded class?
Yeah, I think recordings were available in some enterprise portal or something.
Recordings is available on the, yes sir, recording is available.
Yes.
I was checked.
Yes, Ketan, thank you for the information.
If you have anyone, please can you share in group?
I have already downloaded that. And how to get into that WhatsApp group? So many people are saying that.
It's a 300 to 400 MB. Maybe. So
yeah, it is like around 3 hours of session, right? It will be
512 MB
so
of file is that.
Bhargav, I
you
think
just
you
add me
all
to the
have the
WhatsApp
link,
group?
right?
Anyone?
Sorry,
Sir?
you
Can
all
you just
have the
add to
link.
the WhatsApp group for me?
No, I don't have any WhatsApp group, sir.
Okay.
No, sorry. You all having the link. There is enterprise portal where you can download it from there itself, like how
Yes,
Ketan
sir.
has done it, right?
You're just going to a my class recording and you see
Sir. Yes, I can share my screen even. One sec.
Bhargav, it is not required now. Okay, at last you
Okay.
can check it. Now,
Fine,
please
sir.
take your dinner break, and it is running time. Okay,
Yes.
come back.
Okay, sir.
We'll gather at 9 o'clock sharply, please. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. think still people are joined. Could you please confirm if everyone has joined? Okay, please everyone put some thumbs up symbol. At least I will confirm. Okay, I think everyone has joined. We will resume our session. Share the screen. Okay, let me know if you are able to see my screen. Yes, okay, good, nice. And now we'll be discussing purchase organization. Purchase organization is an organization which is set up in the structure where used to purchases are procured at the time of material from particular vendors. This organization which deals like procuring the materials from suppliers to particular plant or company code. At that level, the purchase organization will be helpful. Okay, it is a main purpose is to deal with the to negotiate the material prices and the good quality and all. The purchase organization. Each and every purchase organization is responsible for procurement to a particular plant or company code or at what level we are assigned. Based on that, it is responsible for that particular area, the purchase organization. Now, as you know, the structure, organization structure, first it begins with the company code, and the plant and storage locations. There are four types of purchase organizations. One is like first we'll go with the definition. Like it will be as I said, it is responsible to procure material, service by negotiating terms and conditions from an external vendor. Types of purchase organization. One is the plant specific. Okay. Another one is company code purchase organization. Another one is central purchase organization. One is a reference purchase organization. Coming to the plant specific purchase organization, you can see here that particular purchase organization is responsible to procure the material for that particular plant. When we assign any purchase organization to the specific plant, then it is called as a plant specific or plant specific purchase organization. Let's say we have Harley bike Berlin plant. Also, we have Harley bike Frankfurt plant. Okay. For each plant, we can assign one purchase organization, Harley Berlin brand purchase organization. Another one is Okay, give me 1 minute. Have some emergency call. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. We are having particular plan for each company course. If we are assigning any purchase organization or any purchase organization which is dealing the procuring activities for particular plan, then it is called as plant specific purchase organization. Now, in our session, I have created plants purchase organization also four characteristics. You can create it as a four characteristics. Now, HBBP, which is Harley Bike Barely Purchase Organization. Harley Bike Frankfurt Purchase Organization. This I have assigned it to the HBPP plant, and the other one is also assigned to the particular plant. Okay, which is assigning the purchase organization at plant level, then it is called as plant specific purchase organizations. If you go to here, next is company code purchase organization. If we are assigning any purchase organization at company code level, then it is called as company code purchase organization. One is for the bike company code we have assigned HPPO, and the other one is HLS for the spare parts HSPO. Okay. Now, if you want to procure the material at client level, whatever all, if you want to procure the material for this plant, HPPP plant, and also HPFP, and also for the HSBP, HSPP, at that time we will create client specific, I mean client level of purchase organization at the client level itself. That is HLPO. That is nothing but central purchase organization. We can tell it as central purchase organization. And one more is the last one is reference purchase organization. Reference purchase organization is like, let's say you are having multiple purchase organization. For plant A there is one purchase organization, plant B there is one purchase organization, and also at company code level also one purchase organization we have. So what you do, you can create one reference purchase organization, and you can assign all this plant A purchase organization, plant B purchase organization, and also the company code level purchase organization. We can assign this to the reference purchase organization. So whatever all the conditions which are applicable for the reference purchase organization, that all will be applicable to the plant level, plant A purchase organization, plant B purchase organization, and company code level purchase organization. That is the reason we use the reference purchase organization. Generally, reference purchase organization is used at the time of contract creations and all. Okay, this is the theoretical part of the purchase organization. Now I will show you in the SAP system. Before going to this, I missed one part for the previous class. Those who missed the previous class, that is P2P cycle. Let me share that also. Give me 1 second. Close the PPT. Okay, let me create new slide itself. I missed the yesterday slide. Let me create the new. is nothing but procure to pay. This is the P2P cycle where it starts from. Actually, I will take you one example. Now I have Apple phones. I will be selling my business is Apple business, selling the Apple mobiles. And there is a customer, like some big, he is also a business person. So he want to provide the gift to his employees. So he has a bulk requirement. He want to purchase like 1,000 or 2,000 of iPhones. So he came to me and he is a customer to me. So he ordered like we need 10,000 of iPhones. So he ordered. So what, as per the Apple business, we will receive the sales order. If we are having his order is like 10,000. Now, as of now, I have only 5,000. The stock I can provide him only 5,000 iPhones as of now, and remaining 5,000 iPhones I need to start manufacturing. Why? Because I do not have stock. I can provide him only 5,000. As he is requiring, as he required 10,000, and I have just 5,000 iPhones. and I just need to remaining 5,000 I need to manufacture. So maintain as like manufacturing this remaining 5,000 quantity, I need the raw material like aluminum, iridium. There are some kind of raw materials. So I need to purchase it from the vendor. Okay. So when I need to purchase that raw materials, if the as I need to manufacture them, so I need to raise a purchase order. So in between, as I need the bulk material, so I want to not only send this a requirement to the regular vendor, I need to procure the raw materials from the new vendor. Okay, from the new vendor, you don't know how much he will cost and what is the quantity and all. If I want to purchase with the new vendor, so in that case what you do is you will send the quotation to few vendors in the market asking that we need the iridium, aluminum, and for so and so quantity, what is your price and what is your quality, what is your discount. Likewise, with this thing we'll request them to provide the quotation. Will for request of the what we call iridium or whatever ingredients, raw materials. So there are 3 or 4 vendors. We'll float the quotation to particular vendors in the market, and the vendors will read your requirement, and they will send back you the quotation with all the details, saying that if you buy 1,000 squares of particular aluminium or whatever the quantity, this is the rate, this is the price. And if you buy more than 1,000, this is the price and this is the discount. That is one vendor will say, and for the other vendor he will say this is my price and this is the discount. Likewise, 4 or 5 vendors, they will return us the quotation. So I'll receive all those quotations from 4 or 5 vendors. I will maintain the quotation and I will compare the quotations, like okay, vendor A is providing with 100 rupees only each quantity, vendor B is providing only with 90 rupees per each quantity, and vendor C is providing 95 rupees, but vendor D is providing with 92 rupees with the best quality. So accordingly, I'll choose any one of the vendor and I'll raise the purchase order to that particular vendor. And the purchase order quantity, let's say I raise it for 100 or 1,000 quantity, and you will be receiving the goods for 100 or 1,000 quantity. Once you receive the goods, and the vendor will send you the invoice, we have sent you 1,000 quantity of so and so goods, and this is the invoice. For each quantity it is 95 or whatever the price, and total invoice is this much. Okay, we'll maintain the invoice in the system, and the payment will be done by the FI side. We'll just create the invoice, we'll post the invoice, and payment will be done by the FI people. Okay, from purchase requisition to the till invoice, it is done by the people only, and after that payment will be done by the FIC. This is the P2P cycle. Actually, we call it as P2P cycle. Procure to pay, procure purchasing to pay payment. This is the cycle of SAP MM. Okay, when we will go to the quotation, whenever the material is new. Material new means if you are buying some new material, so you don't you have to inquire for that material with the vendors and you can get the quotations. Okay, if you are having the old material but you want to provide with the new you want to get the material from the new vendor, so in that case also you send the quotations. Here we have 2 cases. One, when whether it is a material or a vendor will be new, so in that case you will be given the quotation. Okay, hope you understand this P2P cycle.
Sir, I have one question, sir. This is external process, sir.
No, this is internal process itself. When you are sending, this is for the external vendor. Actually, this is the internal process itself.
Okay, okay. So,
any other queries?
Sir, we will send PR to whom, sir, for giving the approvals resolving? We are sending a PR.
Okay.
So we need to take the approval for this, no, sir?
Yes, yes. The approval procedure, and there is some other process and all that we will in further next classes we will be going to discuss on that topic.
Okay.
Okay. There is an approval process for each and every document which we are sending to the external vendors. For sure, we need some approval process. That is the releasing procedures, which will be discussed later in the later classes.
So
Pricing
this all process done in plant, internal plant.
Yeah, internal plant only within the company
Yeah.
code. See, this is a P2P cycle, right? This comes under
Yeah.
the P2P, the
Okay.
plant and storage locations, which we cover. Okay, this I just forgot to tell
So, sir,
you.
these
Okay.
topics come under, I mean, which under this topic?
Sorry?
Topic under comes under?
P2P cycle it's topic only.
No, only, sir. So, like we have some master data and some other we have.
No. This is separate. This is organization. This we can separate.
Only.
P2P cycle, you can mention this. It as P2P cycle.
Okay.
Okay, this is how the process works. As of now, I am creating I created this company code plant and all that will be using in the purchase order or quotation at those level. That is the reason we were creating company code on these things.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, purchase requisition is nothing but purchasing the goods and services from the vendor. That's it. That is only, no?
That is internal. This is the internal one. When we send any order externally to the vendor, then that is called as purchase order.
Okay,
Purchase requisition which create internally, which does not require any approval or anything.
Okay, what is the difference between purchase requisition and purchase order?
That purchase requisition will not sending to the vendor at the level of let's say you have a requirement of 100 bikes purchasing. Okay. You need to purchase 100 bikes, so you have to decide internally. You should get some approvals, or you need to make sure whether you need 100 or 50 or anything. You will discuss internally. For that reason, what is the quantity and who is the purchase organization, everything you will discuss, and you will maintain one purchase requisition. Once you are okay with the purchase requisition, with the same details, you will replicate or you will maintain or you will create new purchase order, and that purchase order will be sent to the vendor. This is the legal document. Purchase order is, whereas purchase requisition is not a legal, which is not considered as a legal document, which is an internal.
Okay,
intent
just
you
an
can
inquiry.
Call it. Yes, inquiry or intent you can call it as.
Okay.
Okay. Any other queries?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Bharat sir. Sir, hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, Bharat sir, what is the difference between this good receipt and invoice?
Yeah, goods receipt is that where you receive the goods on the whatever you put the order. As I said, 100 bikes. You raise the purchase order for 100 bikes, and the delivery from the vendor side, you'll be delivering 100 bikes. So at the time of delivery, that is the process is called as a goods receipt.
Sir, what is the meaning by maintenance quotation?
Sorry, maintain quotation. Maintain quotation is as like if you take again same example, 100 bikes. There is a Honda, Hero, and Suzuki. There are multiple vendors in the market. You don't know the price. Who has their price? You just need to know all the prices of Hero. They'll be having 1 lakh, and Honda will be having the 1,05,000, and Suzuki having their own price 1,10,000. You will grab all the quotations of multiple vendors, and you will maintain that, saying that okay, Hero company is charging 1 lakh, and Honda company is charging 1,05,000, and Suzuki 1,10,000. So those details you will maintain. Whatever the details for quotation you receive from vendor, that will be maintained. That is called as maintaining quotation. This we will discuss. This is just a cycle today, just an overview of the P2P cycle I have told you. And if there is a separate session, like for a purchase requisition, it will take around 1 hour, and quotation like 1 or 2 hours. There is separate classes going forward. We have separate topics for this. At that moment, you will get to know everything. Okay. Hope you understand. Now we'll move back to the purchase organization.
So this P2P cycle comes under and business organization, or else it is a separate topic?
No, separate topic. It does not comes under any infrastructure or any
material master like master.
No. All are separate. Did you get any content or any like the class summary kind thing? What the topics we were discussing?
No, sir. No.
Okay, but I am if you can see the SAP structure, enterprise structure is different, and later it is P2P cycle, and later it is the master data. Okay.
So first is enterprise structure, next one is P2P, and thereafter master data.
Master data.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take you the sessions accordingly. Okay.
Okay,
one
sir.
by one. Oh, okay, no doubts. Okay, I'll share the SAP screen. Now we will create the purchase organizations in the SAP system. Let me share that screen. Yes. The same path, SPRO, the transaction code is SPRO, implementation guide, enterprise structure, and definition, materials management, maintain purchase organization. As I said, there are 4 types of purchase organization. One is the plant specific, central purchase organization, company code purchase organization, and reference purchase organization. First, we will create 4 types of purchase organization, and I'll let you know for each type of purchase organization how it works. Now we have Harley by company H. Let me share that also. Okay, here you can see. Oh, let me share this also. HPPO. HPPO1 purchase organization, which is already existing. With the same code, see the error you can see, right? It means that someone has already created that HPPO purchase organization, so I cannot use the same code if already exists in the system. So I need to choose the new code. Created it. Someone has created. Okay, let me create with other code. This is also 4 characters, which is okay. H. Let me create like this. Okay, this is fine. One more thing is Harley spare parts. One more is Harley Berlin. Okay, right. Harley. This spare parts. Berlin. Frankfurt purchase organizations. See, this purchase organization is a concept which is very important. You may have few couple of questions also in the interview when you attend. We have limitations of this special character. Sorry, for the characters in the purchase organization. I think it allow only 20 or 15. Beyond that, it won't allow. save this. We are fine with these 6 organizations. See, as I said earlier, we need to save all transactions or configurations what we made. You can save into the same TR request, or then I can generate the new TR. Let me save that. Go back. And now we just maintain the purchase organization. We can assign the purchase organization to the respective company codes or plants, so that we can define it as company code purchase organization or central purchase organization. We can categorize that. Now you can look into here the assign purchasing organization to company code. Company code, the purchase organization is H. Okay. What is our company code? Which is LBC. For HHSP is for spare parts is HL. See, for the people, those who missed yesterday's session, why I am using only these company codes, because I have already created the enterprise structure with these company codes, and these company codes will be using for further sessions as well. That's the reason I am using this as example scenario, and these company codes will be using. That's the reason I am assigning these company codes to these purchase organizations. And now, when I'm assigning any company code to the purchase organization, then it is called as a company code purchase organization. I will assign purchase organization to the plant. This is a plant specific. If you go to the drop down, whatever all the purchase organization you created, you can look at here. HP. HPBP. Okay, one more is HFBP. For Franklin plant, Frankfurt and Berlin plant, I have assigned that. Let me save it. And also for the spare parts, let me put it here itself. This is for the spare parts Frankfurt. Purchase organization. And now assign standard purchase organization. You can assign any specific purchase organization to plant, either or not. It depends on your business, but it is mandatory to assign a standard purchase organization to plant. For each plant, there should be at least one standard purchase organization, and it is mandatory to assign this. You may or may not assign any purchase organization at the company core level or at any specific plant, but that is different. But for each and every plant, there should be one standard purchase organization. This is a mandatory step. You have to maintain this. And for spare parts plant as well, I need to maintain. So, okay, this is done. And coming to the reference purchase organization. See, I said for this, first we'll discuss with the central purchase organization. For central purchase organization, as I maintained earlier, for one company code, one purchase organization. Okay, if we can maintain for two company codes as well the same purchase organization, then it will become a central purchase organization. HPVP. Not this one, HP, which is a company code level I have maintained. Yeah, these two you can see here. For bike company, for Harley bike company, I have maintained HHPP, different purchase organization, and for spare parts company, I have assigned another purchase organization. If I maintain the same purchase organization for both company codes, not only for the two or any other company codes as well, then that purchase organization is called as central purchase organization. It means that central purchase organization, it is applicable for all the plans which are assigned here. Sorry, not the plans, company codes which are assigned here. Why centrally means, if you want to buy, let's say there are vendors in the market, if you buy 10 quantity, they will provide that 10 quantity, the price will be 10 rupees. If you are buying 20 quantity, the price will be 9 rupees. They will be providing 1 rupee discount. Why? Since you are buying in a bulk quantity. Likewise, so this is the business scenario. So there is a raw material they need to buy at central level. For plant A, they need some 10 quantity. Plant B, they need some quantity. Likewise, if they can buy all at a time with a vendor, the plant, the company codes may get some benefits or discount if they are buying some bulk. That's the reason we use a central purchase organization. Okay, and this is the term. And reference purchase organization. I said earlier, whatever all the purchase organization, for plant A we have one purchase organization, plant B we have another purchase organization, and company code having another purchase organization. For all these purchase organization, we can create one reference purchase organization and assign all these purchase organization to that particular reference purchase organization. So whenever you create any contractor at that time, if you put this particular reference organization, all the agreements or everything, the conditions applied to the reference purchase organization will be applicable to the all individual purchase organizations as well. Let's say, let me take any one of the plant purchase organization, PPP, and we'll create the new purchase organization, HH. Okay, and okay, first we need to create the purchase organization. My bad, I didn't create it. Sorry about that. Let me create the reference purchase organization. You know, right, how to create the purchase organization. The path is like in SPRO, implementation guide, enterprise structure, definitions. You need to define the new purchase organization, materials management, maintain the purchase organization. You can 4 digit, four characters, and what we call reference purchase organizations. And assigning enterprise structure, assigning to the logistics, to the materials management, assign purchase organization to reference purchase organization, new entries. You can take example any plan and assign to the reference and save it. Now another purchase organization, another plant purchase organization, and the same purchase organization as a reference purchase organization. This is a HFB. Okay, which is HFB. Save. And again, any other company code purchase organization, which is H. Okay. You will get to know the main functionality of this reference purchase organization at the time of the creation of contracts. Why? Because all the conditions applied to the particular any of the purchase organization at plant level or company code level, that will be applicable to the reference purchase organization. Same conditions will be applied. This functionality will be knowing at the time of contract creation. Okay, this is the purchase organizations. Now we'll discuss. Okay, do you have any queries before moving further?
Can we have two purchase organization in the same plan?
Yeah, we can have. You can see it here, like in the enterprise structure, the assignment, the materials management. There is separate, we can see separate tab called assigning purchase, assign purchasing organization to plant. So here you can assign multiple purchase organizations to one plant. Okay. And but for one plant, there should be at least one purchase organization. That is mandatory. That's the reason you can see below assign standard purchase organization to plant. You can assign multiple purchase organization to plant, but there should be one particular purchase organization to each plant. That is called as standard purchase organization. Hope
Sir?
it clear your doubt.
So one more thing, center level purchasing organization, it comes
Yes.
under where? It comes under where?
Company code level. If you assign here, same purchase or you will be creating one purchase organization, and the same purchase organization will be assigned to the multiple company codes. Then that will become the central purchase organization. Now, let's say for the Harley bike company and also spare parts company, if I assign same purchase organization, then it will be applicable for both company codes, and it will become the central purchase organization. If you go to the flow chart, I mean the PPT which I showed once again. This is the, sorry, I need to reshare again. Show this. Okay, you can see here, right? At the top level, HLPO, at the top level, at company code client level, I have created one purchase organization. If I assign this HLPO to HLBC company code and also for the HLSC company code, okay, this purchase organization, then it will become the central purchase organization. This will be applicable, this central purchase organization. If I assign to this HLSC and HLBC, this will be applicable to the down level of the plants also, down in the line. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That means the same purchasing organization can be assigned to two company codes that comes under
Yes.
central level, right?
Yes, at the top, at the client level.
Okay.
If you create any one of the purchase organization and imagine that it is a top level of the purchase organization, and you can assign to multiple codes, and the downline it is applicable for the plans for that particular company codes.
Okay. So what is cross plant purchasing organization and
Cross
central
plant.
plant? Yeah.
Yes, cross plant. Now I created HBBP is one purchase organization. I will assign the same purchase organization to HBBP plant and also HBFP plant. So it comes as a cross plant purchase organization.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
You can assign the same purchase organization to some other plant somewhere in another company code. That is also scenario where you can call it as cross plant purchase organization.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Any other queries? Okay, we'll move to the next slide. Master data. Master data is the central data which we store in the central system at client level, and this data can be used by multiple departments. Here I say multiple departments in the sense sales department, finance departments, and also the materials management, and also other departments like plant maintenance, quality management, everything. That is which is maintained at the central level. Okay. And why we call it as master data, which is maintained at the central level, because if you are maintaining the same data in sales and distribution other module and also the module, like in individual departments, it is like that data storage and all will be used, right? So it will occupy the more space and all. That's the reason it will be maintained at the central level, the master data. And due to the data redundancy, it will be maintained at the central client level, and it can be used by the multiple departments or other modules. Okay. Types of master data. One is the material master records, mmr, material master records, vendor master records, purchase info record, and also source list and quota arrangement. Here, coming to the material master, first we'll discuss one by one. Material master. Main control functions of the material master is material type. And material number ranges. Material type. What is material type? Material type defines the character and nature of the material. What kind of material it is? Let's say you have a materials, multiple materials. What is the nature of the material? It's called as a material type. Attributes like raw material. It is a finished, semi-finished, service material. We can say it non-stock material, consumables, office supplies, like kind of materials. There are few codes as well for raw material. It is RAW. For finished, we call it as a FERT. For semi-finished, it is called as HALB. Sure, these are all the standard material types which can be seen in the SAP system.
These are the T codes.
Not the T codes. These are the material types. These are not the T codes. Material types. In the SAP system, we will define this. Now you have the company code, right? We will create the company codes with our own code, but these are the standard one which SAP created material types. I'll show you them in the system. Okay. Non-stock or nothing, but these are the materials we will not store in the storage locations. We will use it in the office, and also let's say for example pens, papers, that and all we cannot store, right? This and all just only for the staff utilization, staff consumption purpose. We cannot store them, and we cannot buy them in the bulk and all. So whenever you use, you consume them, and likewise for those we call it as non-stock. One by one scenarios we'll get to know. This material. Okay. And material type having the functionalities of, okay, let me show you that in the system. Okay. I'll show you the path, and for few there are the paths and also the tree code as well. For material type we have OMS2. This is a tree code. Material type creation, and another one is path in the SPRO. Can go to the logistics centrals, material master, basic settings, material types, define attributes of material types. Okay, this is the path, and there is T code OMS2. Before showing you the material types, first let me create the material so you get some understanding. MM01 is the transaction code to create the material. Okay. Here you can see material field, which will be populated internally or externally. We can maintain, let's say, paint or whatever. There will be some kind of materials which you can maintain externally based on the number ranges you choose. Okay. Now let me choose. Let system generate any internal number material as a material number. I'll leave this. I'll put it as blank. And you need to maintain the industry. As I said earlier, industries there are manufacturing, pharmaceutical, chemical, and all. Manufacturing. Select manufacturing. I think this is not the standard SAP. Someone has changed all this. There should be manufacturing. Someone played very well in the system.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
So who will create this material type, sir?
We consultants.
Consultants. Okay.
No, here there should be okay, mechanical engineering. Take a minute. And as I told, RAW is raw material. While creating material, first you have to choose the industry sector, whether it is what pharmaceuticals, chemicals. I can choose pharmaceutical as 7, manufacturing as mechanical M. Accordingly, you can choose. You will get to know while creating the materials. Creation of material is a part of a end user, or there will be a separate team, data team, or they will be creating the materials. Sometimes you will also have the access to create the materials, and you will get all the data from the end user or from the user business, so that accordingly you can create. If you want to create any raw material, you can choose the material type as RAW. Okay, if you want to create any finished material, you should choose as FERT. Likewise, let me take example with the raw material. Just after selecting all these values, industry sector, material type, hit enter. Here are the views. As I see, there are multiple views, but among all these views, we will use only few views as part of the So not only in this scenario, there are in other coming forward scenarios as well. There is a huge data, but we will be working on what required in the area only. We will be not touching other areas, and it will be more thing. Okay, we will be discussing only the area level of parts. Here, basic data 1, purchasing, count, accounting, general data. Okay. After selecting these screens, basic data, okay, purchasing, general plant or data storage 1, also accounting 1 and 2. Okay, once you select, click on this tick. Okay, we can maintain the plant. Now we must be knowing why we created the plant. While creating the material, we use the plant. Okay. Now we created Harley bike Berlin plant. Now we are creating one particular material for that respective plant, HBP. Okay, now we will get to know the usage of plant, why we created, and also the storage location, RAW. In the drop down also you can choose what are the storage locations we have. Scroll down. Okay, you can see that for particular plant, HBBP, what are all the storage locations we have. You can remember whenever you create your organization structure, you should remember what is the code you created, company code, and what is the code you use for plant creation, and what are the storage location code you have used while creating. HB. raw material, raw RAW is a store location which I have created. Like continue. And description of this material. Now we can see the material number which is generated internally. I didn't maintain any material number in the initial screen, whereas system generated an internal number which is 5055. This is the material number, SAP material number. Okay, and description you can maintain it as okay bikes. Sorry, some other. These are raw material, right? Aluminum sheets. And base unit measure, how you will measure this aluminum sheet, and pieces or quantity, like meters or what. This base unit measure, if you click F4 is a shortcut key, or else from the drop down you can select it from the drop down. You can see in the pop-up you can select any one of the base unit of measurement, like it is square feet or
kg.
gram. Yes, likewise kg or whatever it sheets. Sometimes the sheets also you can see. As of now, example purpose, I'll be using some kgs, kilogram. And material group. Material group, it will be telling the nature of the material. Aluminum sheets, it comes under aluminum. If you go to the drop down, you can see whether it is a plastic.
007.
Yeah, plastic, steel, tools, rubber, whatever. What is the nature? What is the kind of the material it is? Okay. Accordingly,
This
you
type
can
material
select
group.
any one of them. Sorry, who is this? Who is this, please? Okay. Yeah, we will be selecting any of the material group. Okay. For example, you can take any one of this, but in real time, you'll get all this data from the business. You need not worry. Only. Let me take it as any of the standard one, 01 or anything. Tools or some. Old material number. See, there are multiple fields which will not be using all these fields. So I will not be discussing all these fields. Whatever required for our for the materials management, I'll be discussing only those fields. Okay. Material, old material number. Let's say today, I mean, now we have implemented SAP. Before you are using this SAP software, you might be using other software or tool, whatever. There you might be having some material numbers, okay, which you have to migrate all the data to the SAP system. So in that case, if you want to, if you have any other old numbers before using the SAP, you can maintain that number as well. Okay, division is related to SD, we are not sure. And whatever the data you get, you can maintain it from the business. And coming to the plant material status, we can have, if you go to the drop down, we can block this material accordingly. If you choose a 01 for design purpose, it is under design and we can block it. Okay. Likewise, it is blocked for the MRP material requirement planning. That is another scenario. We will discuss it later. So accordingly, obsolete means this is vanished. This material has done its lifetime or obsolete. We are not using that kind. Okay. Accordingly, you can choose any one of these options. And if you choose this, and this material will not be used at the time of procuring or goods storing or any other for other transactions, this material cannot be used if you select any of these options, and it is a kind of blocking. Okay. And these are the main, and you can maintain the weight and volumes. If any some packaging material data is available, that also you can maintain. Some basic data text also you can maintain. Languages, English or anything. Language can be maintained in the additional data in the top, in the left. You can maintain by default EN will be maintained. And if you need any other language like some Chinese or Japanese, you can maintain those also. With those languages, I don't know German, so I just read this. Unit of measure, multiple units also you can mention. Let's say some people, some vendors will be selling in eaches. Each will be each rolls or something. For one each, 10 kgs. Likewise, some alternating unit of measures also you can maintain. Additional in EAN. EAN is the international article number for few business scenarios that will be used. It is a number separate, particularly you will get internally, internationally. Accordingly, you can maintain those also. That will be given you by the business if any EAN numbers are applicable for this material. Document data, this is not required. And basic data test, whatever the data you maintain, let's say now it is in English language. If you maintain material time of purchase order, this instruction will be sent. Once the purchase order is sent to the vendor, all this instruction will be sent in the purchase order print, and it will be sent to the vendor. At the time of creation purchase order, you will let you know. Okay. Now, as of now, just I am giving any one of the example text here. And inspection test. At the time of quality inspection, you can maintain this. And these are according, these are not those mandatory. Back to the main data. Back to the main data. Here basic data one, which is a mandatory one, you maintain. And next purchasing. This is a very important screen. Purchasing is totally related to the P2P, which is a metals management for our model. You have to know most of these things. This is the plant level data, where basic view is the client level data. I mean, that data can be used at all models, and purchasing, which is at the plant level, on the metals management level. Base unit measure, KZ. Ordering unit. Ordering unit in the sense, when you create the PO, few vendors receive the orders based on the eaches, and few based on the cages, based on the ordering units. We have to change based on their ordering unit, their unit of measurement. We have to maintain those. Let's say one of the vendor in the markets, in market, few people will be selling based on the eaches or pallets or whatever it may be. So we have to maintain that ordering unit. It will be sometimes kg or each, whatever ordering unit. Maintain each. Why the error? Let me show you. You can see how I am using the SAP. So accordingly, you can go and change the screens and all. Base unit measure is kg. This is standard. And in the alternative, I have maintained only for the each. So you need to maintain the ordering unit as each. Kg and kg, for 1 kg, we cannot have this unit of measurement conversation. This is a mandatory, so we cannot use the kg again. And each you can maintain. Since I maintained each is 10 kgs, and also going to the pallets, if you can maintain another alternative unit of measures, cubic inches. If it is sheets, they will be measuring in meters or inches, length in meters per unit. Okay. 5 kgs, this much meters. Okay. Accordingly, you can use it. Purchasing. First, this, in the purchasing view, this is the most important view, where even in the interviews also there may raise a question asking that what are the main key fields in the purchasing view. You can mention them. Basic unit of measure, ordering unit. Ordering is a key field. Also purchasing value view, and also batch management, auto PO, GR processing time. These are the key fields you can answer. Let me know what are these fields. Plant specific purchase group. Purchase group is a group of people were responsible to procure the particular material. You can maintain this. Creation of purchase group. There is a transaction code OME4. Create the purchase group, and this purchase group is not assigned to any of the plant or any of the organization structure related company codes or plants or store location. Nowhere it is assigned, but it is just we can use at the time of purchase order creation. Purchase group can be maintained in the plant and also some purchase equations, purchase orders at the time. Purchase group is nothing but it's a group of people who are responsible to buy the materials, particular materials. Or now, if you want to buy raw material, there is a group called 0001 purchase group. They are responsible to buy the raw materials. There is 0002 group. There is responsible to buy the semi-finished products. It is having three digits, three characteristics. We have to maintain with three characteristics. Okay, and other telephone or tags, additional data you can maintain. We have all those fields, email address and extensions. And maintain the purchase organization, sorry, purchase group, and plant specific material status. You can block the same thing we discussed in the basic view, the same way you can block this material using for the particular things. If you if you use this 03, it can be blocked for the usage of this material. Like obsolete means we cannot use it because this is obsoleted. These are the reasons why we cannot use, and blocking of these materials. Auto PO. At the time of auto PO, like we have to create the purchase equation and later we have to convert the purchase equation to PO. If you want to create the purchase order automatically, then we need to select this checkbox. And batch management. Whenever you create any PO and when you receive the goods received for this particular material, the batch manager, the tab or view of the batch management will be appeared if you select this view. What is the usage of batch management? Batches. You see in your toothpaste or regular daily uses, you can see like batches. When is the manufacturing date and when it will expire. For that reasons, shelf life and all batch management will be applicable. In there is another session we'll discuss more into this batch management area. Okay. On purchasing value keys. Purchasing value keys, we have multiple values. Let's say if you select any one of this. Here, a reminder. Now we have ordered the particular this material today, and its vendor said that he will be delivering in next 2 days. So he did not delivered in next 2 days. So his deadline, I mean the delivery date has done. Okay, and he is due with the delivery date. After 10 days, you'll be sending the reminder to the vendor saying that it's been 10 days and you are not providing any of the goods. And second reminder, it will be sending after 20 days. And third reminder, 30 days. Okay. Like under delivery tolerance, over delivery tolerance, this and all at the time of goods received, under delivery tolerance, you can maintain the percentage. Now you have ordered 100 quantity, and if you maintain 10% here under delivery tolerance, okay, what is the 10% for 100 quantity is 10. Okay, whenever you ordered 100 quantity and you have received only 80 quantity from the vendor, okay, there are the cases where you can receive the goods only the, I mean, over delivery or under delivery, based even after ordering like for 100 quantity, there are the cases where you receive only 80 quantity or 110 quantity also. So system should allow you, even if it is okay with this percent, if you maintain like 10% at the time of goods receipt, system will allow if it is till 90, if even though if you receive 90, system will allow. When you ordered 100 quantity, but you receive 90 quantity, if you maintain 10% of under delivery tolerance, system will allow. If you receive the goods like less than 90, 89 or 88, system will not allow to post a goods receipt. Now I am talking about new words called goods receipt posting. This and all you will get to know in the next sessions. This is a basic, like now how you get to know why why we created the plant and storage locations. Likewise, one by one we'll be getting we'll be knowing this in the further classes. 10% it is under tolerance. And over delivery, you have ordered 100 quantity. If you receive on 10, then it is okay for 10%. If you maintaining over delivery as 10%, and when you ordered 100 quantity and you received 110, it will system will accept to post the goods for 110 quantity. Beyond 110 quantity, like 111 and 112, system will not allow. Why? Because the over delivery tolerance is 10%. Minimum delivery quantity in percentage. See, you have ordered 100 quantity and you did not maintain 100 delivery and over delivery tolerances. Minimum delivery quantity, minimum at least 10 quantity the vendor need to be maintained. If you maintain the 10% means 10 quantity. Less than 10 quantity, even though the vendors in system will not accept. Unlimited over delivery. There is even though if you maintain all these scenarios, if you check, if you mark this checkbox, system will allow whether it is under delivery or over delivery. Why? Because it is unlimited over delivery. If you get if you have ordered 100 quantity and if you receive like 110, 120, 130 also, system will allow because you have marked it as unlimited order delivery. And acknowledgement required. This is at the time of PO creation. Whenever you send the purchase order to vendor, saying that vendor have received the PO, for that acknowledgement required. That for that purpose, this is a field. There is in the PO, there is a field called acknowledgement. You have to maintain that field. If you flag this box here, you need to, for sure you need to maintain that field. Okay. GR processing time. Today you have received the goods. Today I have received my 100 bytes. Okay. I need to check each and every byte. So it will take me to 2 days or 1 day to process the GR and all. To store them and each level, the quality and all. That how many days it will take you to process the GR total. And if you flag the source list, it is mandatory at the time of creation of purchase requisition to maintain the source list. If we flag this, okay, these are the key fields. If we go to the next view, which is the storage location view, like storage bin, temperature, conditions, these are the basic data which you can maintain. Maximum storage period, in how days maximum you can store this, and what is the shelf life. It is only for the 10 days the shelf life or not. Okay, this is accounting view. The currency is euro. Valuation category, this and all the same. A valuation class. This valuation class will be maintaining here, and based on this valuation class, at the time of goods receipt, GL accounts will be fetched automatically. For the GL automatic GL account assignment purpose, we are maintaining this valuation class. Once we post any goods receipt, there I'll show you there will be material document and accounting documents will be generated. At that time, I will show you that why the valuation class we are maintaining in the accounting view. As of now, you can just go to the drop down and you can maintain the existing valuation classes. Okay, price control. It is, we have two types price control. One is moving average price and the other one is the standard price. Now, if we look at the any of the metals or something, there will be some transaction, daily commodities, black gram, green grams, commodities. Day to day, their prices will be changed. Those are called as moving average price. Today, black gram kg is 80 rupees, and tomorrow it may be 82 rupees, and day after tomorrow it will be 79 rupees. Moving average. The price is not standard. If you go to the mobile, Samsung Galaxy M or something, we have 12,000, 13,000, it's a standard price. Likewise, that can be considered as a standard price. And there are the moving average prices, the materials. Accordingly, you can select the price control. Aluminum sheets, you can move it. Since it is most of the raw materials will come under the moving average price. You can maintain the price 100 rupees per kg. Okay. Okay. Standard price. This is how to create the material. Material 5055 created. And now creation of material type. How you got this raw material from the top down? and also finished, semi-finished, all this, how you get this drop down data, that will be maintaining at the material type OMS2. And also, I did not maintain any number, material number, and I created the material. Internally, one number has been generated. If you want to maintain externally also, and this number range setting and all, we'll be discussing in the MMNRT code. Okay, that will be discussing. I think it's about 10:30. Okay, we'll discuss the material type and material number ranges in the next session. So far, whatever we discussed, it's from like organization structure till material creation. Do you have any queries? Please raise your hand and we can discuss on it.
Hello.
Yes.
So just can you explain the material vendor again? That's the procedure I want.
Material vendor? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
I mean,
material creation?
Yeah, material creation.
Okay. We have the transaction code MM01. Okay. You can go through path also. Go to the initial screen, SAP Easy Access. Then go to the transaction code is MM01 for material creation. You can remember that. Logistics set materials management, somewhere the material masters, materials, create special, sorry, create general. MM01 immediately. Okay.
Okay.
This is path and section is MM01. Then select industry sector, material type, raw material, finisher, semi-finisher, service material, non-stop, whatever. Select the material type, hit enter, choose the departments, basic view, purchasing, store location views.
And these are the departments we need to understand. I mean, we need to know everything, all these departments.
Not required for all, but for purchasing view, we have to know. Purchasing view, this is since we are using more at the plant level purchasing view. That's the reason we have to discuss. We have to know more about these things. And maintain the plant, for which plant you are creating this material, and in which store location you will be storing this material. Okay.
That means we are not assigning the plant, but we are creating in the plant, right?
No, we have already created the plant. Okay.
Okay.
We are maintaining the material. It is not called as assignment. It is called as maintaining the material in plant.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, got it.
Now to radium, which is a costly metal, where you can use in satellites. Okay. Using material groups. And this data, you will get this data from business. You not worry. You can maintain all these things.
Okay.
You can, in the additional data, you can maintain the alternative unit of measures and some multiple languages also.
Okay.
Short descriptions only. Purchasing group. This is, you see, there is a question, straight question like what are the key fields in purchasing in material master. You can simply say out that order unit, purchase group, plant specific material status, batch management, automatic PO, and also purchasing value keys, GR processing time, and source list. This you can say, that will be fine. Okay.
Okay.
Maintain the purchasing value key. It is just a warning message. Just it is asking to check the first remainder is 10 days to check these values. Okay. Okay. This is the storage location. And storage location you can maintain that data once you receive the data from the business. And valuation class. As of now, you just maintain this thing from the drop down. I will let you know at the time of automatic account determination. And price control, moving average prices. Okay. Save that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think there are many queries. Oh. Okay. We can discuss if we have any queries.
Hello, sir.
Okay. One more thing is like, see, please, today also I will let them know. Most of you didn't have SAP access, but please try to get SAP access. See, we have created the company code plan. Tomorrow I'll be creating the vendor and some next master data and all. So you can't remember these things, right? If you are doing the practice on daily basis, it will help you, and you can have doubts and you can clear in the next session as well. So better to get the SAP access quickly. Now we have
So
discussed
next
some
session
code
will
and
be
all.
when?
Today is Sunday, right? Next week will be on Saturday.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Saturday and Saturday.
Okay, sir.
Every Saturday and Sunday, right, sir?
Yes, yes. 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with the session? What I'm the training which provided by me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Actually, some of the data I have experienced. So, spite of interrupting the flow, I have kept quiet. I was listening to the session
Okay.
coolly.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. No worries. You at the time of practice, you can use that data. What you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And also, sir, one request, is it possible to, we have session like 6:30 to 9:30 or something like that? It's like before 7:30. It's possible, sir,
Yes.
please.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not the right person to say that. Why? Because I'm not organizing this thing. That's the reason. You can check with the coordinator. You can request them, so they can help out you in this case. Okay.
Okay.
Any other queries? Okay, I think we are
Hello,
good to
Bharat.
close.
Hello.
Yes,
Am I
please.
audible?
Yes, yes, Bharat was.
Hello.
Yes, Bharat was. You can speak.
No, Bharat. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Please.
Bharat, how we are supposed to do practice? Because today's session was so fast.
No, you will
Hello.
see the recordings. You can get the
I'm asking
recordings.
how we are supposed to practice today's session because today's session was so fast. I'm not able to wrote anything or practice anything.
No, 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 no. See, you will be having the recordings in the
But
portal.
if I chose recording, so what is the benefit of having live session? Actually, I'm asking you. No.
Yes,
I
yes.
got that thing, but I'm asking that if we are taking live session, we are supposed to at least have notes or something so that we can practice. If we are supposed to get things from session we have recorded, then what is the profit of having live session? Today's session is so fast. I was able to understand nothing. Even I
Okay.
had no time to write T code.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
requesting you to please a bit slow down the class.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No worries. From next session onwards, I will. If any, there are some.
I think the persons having which are new to this SAP, they are
Yes,
able to
yes,
understand nothing.
Bharatvaz. You can have the query. See, when I ask right in between, I have stop at the time. So at that moment, you can have the same question like, sir, I missed that
No,
part. You can tell me the T code, or you can ask that also in between. Okay.
no. Yes, no. I'm asking.
Hello,
No, I'm
Bharatvaz.
asking. No, I'm asking you to give us some time to either write notes or practice same time we are having session.
No, practicing same time it may not be possible, Bharatvaz. Why? Because if you see
Hello.
yes, there are many concepts actually we have to discuss that. Okay, this is a weekend batch, right? So, but still, I will try to make it bit slow Okay, I'll take you these things. How about others? Could you please let me know? Do I need to go a bit slow, or how is it for others? Could anyone please tell me?
Yes, yes, that was my point.
Yes, yes. I will take the review of others as well.
Hello.
Yes, please.
So,
Akshay.
can you teach in both language, English as well as Hindi? So,
No, no, no. Only English. As per the guidelines, it is only English. As we know, the most of the people is in English. There'll be the few may not be knowing the Hindi. That's the reason.
Bharat, I just have a request.
Okay.
As saying, I would request you to slow down the pace so that we can make a note of it, whatever you're teaching us,
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure.
because it is completely new for us, and I know you are very much experienced in it, but if you could slow the pace, we can note down the steps, the path at least.
Okay, I'll do one thing, Madhurima. Okay,
Yeah.
as a consent. So from the next session onwards, I will stress the points where it is very important, where you should note down. Okay. Today I have
Yeah.
stressed a few cases where I said that this is the interview question, where that kind of areas I'll repeat and I'll go slow at that area, so you can note down where it is required also. Okay. And
Yeah.
even for the practice purpose also, in the SAP
Okay.
system, when I'm doing some sessions or creating anything in the SAP configuration settings, so I'll
Okay.
stress that points, or I'll go a bit slow on that. Okay.
Okay, great. And because when you were saying about company code creation, I could just note down the
No,
T
no,
code
today,
and
I understood, Madhuri. Today, actually, I understood. Actually, we already discussed these things in the yesterday session, not sure. So, and today,
Right.
just as it's a kind of revise, and today I thought to complete the other, I can
Okay.
see my PPT. And so that's the
Okay.
reason. From next session, I will be taking a little bit slow as well. And also,
Okay.
I'll ask you to make note those points also, where
Okay.
anywhere it is mandatory also.
I didn't know that there was a class yesterday because I was informed that there is no class for
Oh,
Saturday.
okay.
I have even connected with the Henry team, but then they have informed me that there was no class.
Okay, okay, no
And
worries,
now
no
that I'm
worries.
hearing that we had a class, so I would like to go through that recording session so that maybe I could have a glimpse on that.
Yeah, sure.
And
Even not only today, and see,
yeah,
tomorrow you will be practicing, right? You can note the queries what you have, and we will
okay,
discuss them at the end of the session, prior like 10 minutes or 15 minutes prior to the end session.
okay. The only thing is now when you're going to the SAP reference and enterprise structure, then definition,
Yeah.
all that steps, we would need little time to note it down so that we will have an idea to, which icon we have to click or which step we have to
Okay,
go
okay,
to.
okay, okay, sure.
So because you were going so fast from clicking SAP reference, then enterprise, then definition,
Oh,
it
sorry.
was it was so too quick.
Yeah,
So this is a
I
small
think,
request. If
yeah. So I thought we were all fine with that. So that's the reason I was in a flow,
No
in
problem.
that flow.
I know we have to give you some inputs, then only you will be able to
Yes, yes, I'll be
understand.
able to
So
know that.
yeah,
Okay, please
so
stop
that
me
is
next time when I'm going a speed or some the flow. I'm in
sure,
that flow. Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Hello,
much,
sir.
Thank
Bharat.
you. Thank you.
Hello.
Sir, Bhargav here.
Yes, Bhargav.
Sir, next time your pace is fine. I can catch you, but a slow pace is also good.
Yeah. This is a review. Yes.
Yeah, even more we can stress out the points where to notice, where to not notice, and everything can go. But only one request, sir. What are the PPTs or the materials that you have prepared? Till now on the LMS portal, we did not get any update regarding
No. I
that.
did not
Only
update.
the video.
Sorry, Bhargav. In this week, I will prepare few PPTs in a
Okay.
proper manner, where the
Okay.
SPRO path and also T code and all the. I'll have some proper PPT and I'll update you, which will be
Okay.
uploading in the portal. I did get time,
And
so I did
yeah,
upload that. Maybe in next 2 to 3 days, I'll update them. Okay, you can
fine,
check
sir.
out that.
And is there any okay, inside in-house materials and whatever the solutions you give, what are the instructions you give, we do follow.
Yeah.
Other
Yes.
other than that, outside out of the box, is there any source that we can go through and practice regularly without interrupting the
No,
session
no, no,
the
no.
sessions?
There is no out of source. See, the more you are into the SAP system, the more you get. Only the thing is, the more you
Like the
want to face.
the thing what I
Yesterday
want
you
to
can
ask
see like
is
company
any
code creation. That
any PDFs related to SAP MM practicing or like that. I was asking in that way.
okay, that there might be some materials, so that I think you have to check with the coordinator or someone. I'm also not sure, but the materials which I prepared, no, that I will let you know when I am updating that and all. For the
Sure,
other,
sir.
yeah, third party is this thing and all. You have to check with them.
Hello,
Sure,
sir.
Sure.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Sir, can we
Yes.
just have the screenshots of the process involved in a particular T code so that we can
Yes,
get to
yeah,
know?
that is what I'll prepare the PPTs, SPRO path, and also the transaction code for the company code and what I have created. That in 2 to 3 days I'll prepare and update in the system.
Okay, sir. Let it be for all the T codes so that it will be useful
Yes,
to
yes,
everyone.
yes, yes.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Yeah. Hope you okay. I received the review, and from next session we'll go a little bit slow, and I'll give you a chance to note down things. Okay. Okay. Thank you all for attending the session. Have a great day.
Excuse me, sir. And finally,
yes, please.
When you are teaching a particular code, after you have thought about that one, give us at least 2 minutes time so that everyone can raise the query so that it will be resolved then and there.
Yes, but most of the cases I am requesting if you have any queries, but if it is a silence, so I thought that no one has queries. Okay, we'll give some time.
Okay, right.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you for getting all these things. Thank you. From
Good night,
next
sir.
session, we'll take on this. We'll take a note on these things.
Sure. Thank you, Bharat.
Yeah, thank you all.
Good night, sir.
Bye. Yeah,
Good
bye.
night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.